Hi gents, so just want to show you the occlusion culling stuff I was talking about and a couple of other bits that will help optimize for Quest. So in this scene here that I've got, obviously just a doctor's area and a bit of outdoors, and what you need to do occlusion culling for your scene is, so any object in the scene that doesn't move at all, so obviously my walls, desk, chair, nothing moves apart from obviously the doctor's animated, the door opens and closes, and then obviously the people. So everything else, pretty much in my environment, I'm able to, in the inspector, you've got this static box here, and usually we'd use for baked lighting, it's contribute GI, so you can tick that. And then we've got occluder static and occludee. So occluder is something that blocks, and occludee is something that can be blocked. So usually you can get away with just ticking the static box, and it will apply that static to every element, which usually is fine. But in this instance, I don't want my door to be static, because if you assign it static, then any animations that are on it don't work anymore. It tells Unity that thing shouldn't move. So I'm going to highlight the door and just turn off the static aspects for that. And if we look at my characters, yeah, they're all stacked up there. But if we just look at them, again, they're not static because they're going to move. But then everything else, so this tree now should be static, floor, my bushes, static. And then really pretty simply, you go to Window, Rendering, and then Occlusion Culling. And I've already got it up here. Go to Bake, and Bake. And it just does this kind of, makes this map of the scene of things that can be hidden. And instantly it'll take you to this visualization aspect. And with the camera highlighted, so I've got my rig highlighted, you can actually see what gets hidden as the camera's looking at it. So depending on what angle the camera's at, hides different things. So you can see that the things that aren't being rendered. So if we're just looking at this area here, nothing outside is being rendered because there's no windows there. And yeah, it's really useful. Just stops the app rendering unnecessary things, which is really good. So you can see certain bits I probably didn't even need to put in there at all, like that whole second room. But anyway, so that's occlusion culling, really quick and simple, and makes a big difference. Other than that, there's a couple of things in the player settings that that are good to update. So we've got the meta setup tool, which I showed you in the last one. So that will do most things that you need it to do. But there are a couple of like graphical and quality settings that you can update. I'll send you the files, which you can just add to the project yourself. Okay, so just going to look at some of the quality settings at the moment. So project settings, and go to the start with the quality tab. So you can make your new quality level, give it a name, and just delete the rest. And I'll send you this quality asset, which goes in this box here, and that just defines some quality settings. So these are optimized for Quest development, so no HDR, anti-aliasing, ×4, they're all kind of ready to go. And I'll send you this renderer asset as well, which needs to go in this box, and then that just turns off some things, so we don't want any post-processing on because it just overloads the GPU in the headset. So I'll send you those two, nice and easy. And then there's a couple of bits that you just need to make sure are set correctly in this quality tab. So vsync count is don't sync, per texture is fine, And then the last one is just the skin weights, just make sure it's set to 4. The rest should be okay, but if you make them just as they are in this video shot. And then finally on the graphics tab, just make sure that we've got the Quest quality object in this graphics in the render pipeline settings box. That should be it. So I'll speak with you gents next time, and yeah, let me know if you need some help. Cheers.